All right, on to our top story, which is coming in from the Valley. Security lockdown in the Valley as it is entered day 25 of the Clampdown. Jammu and Kashmir Governor Spector Rao, while addressing a briefing on the government's plan for the new union territory yesterday, he appeared to have crossed the line by making a series of statements that would shock many. While defending communication blackout, Governor StayaPalal Malik said that resumption of internet services is being deferred as phones and internet services are of little use to the common man, and that it is used mostly by terrorists. The governor wished the detained leaders well and said that there was no need to feel sad about them. He added that the bigger the stature of a leader, the longer is the detention period. Last but not the least, I beg your pardon, in a stinging remark against the Congress party, the governor stated that the party has not clarified its stand on the Kashmir issue and the people will beat them up with shoes, terming them 370 sympathizers. Absolutely shocking remarks coming in there from Governor StayaPalal Malik.
जो माध्यम है इसका फोन वाला, इंटरनेट वाला, ये किसके काम आता है? थोड़ा बहुत हमारे काम आता है, लेकिन ज्यादा ये टेररिस्ट के काम आता है, पाकिस्तानियों के काम आता है, मोबिलाइज करने के काम आता है, इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन के काम आता है। ये एक तरह से हमारे खिलाफ हथियार है, इसलिए हमने इसको रोका हुआ है और धीरे धीरे हम उसको खोल।
जो डिटेन्ड है, आई विश देम वेल, उनको कोई दिक्कत हो मुझे खबर कराएं। हाँ। मैं उनकी सहूलियत करूंगा।
डिटेल और रिलीज कब होंगे वो?
रिलीज तो देखो जितने बड़े नेता बनेंगे उतनी देर से होंगे।
तो उसको बोलना उस दिन था जब पार्लियामेंट के फ्लोर पे उसका पार्टी का लीडर कश्मीर के सवाल को यूएन से जोड़ के कह रहा था। वो अगर लीडर था तो उसको बिठाता, डांटता और फिर खुद खड़ा होकर कहता कि हमारा कश्मीर पे ये स्टैंड है। आज तक उन्होंने स्टैंड क्लियर नहीं किया और मैं बता रहा हूं आपको, मुझे नहीं बताना चाहिए ये कि जिस वक्त देश में चुनाव आएगा उनके विरोधी को कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं, वो सिर्फ ये कह देंगे 370 के हिमायती हैं। लोग जूतों से मारेंगे।
Meanwhile, the Congress party has reacted to Jammu and Kashmir governor's remarks. Here's what Tariq Anwar had to say.
देखिए, मलिक साहब भूल जाते हैं कि वो राज्यपाल हैं, वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता नहीं हैं और इस तरह की अभद्र भाषा एक राज्यपाल इस्तेमाल करता है तो ये शर्म की बात है, लज्जा की बात है। उनको इसके लिए कांग्रेस से भी माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए और देश से भी माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए।
Pooja Shali is now joining us live from Srinagar. She's been tracking all the developments as they take place in the valley. Pooja, very good morning. Firstly, what is up with StayaPalal Malik behaving like a representative of a BJP rather than behaving like the governor of Jammu and Kashmir? And some bizarre comments coming in there, whether bigger the leader you are, the longer your detention is going to be. And it's like mobile phones are being used more by terrorists than by the common man. Does he not realize people might just have emergencies to deal with and get in touch with their loved ones and near and dear ones across the length and breadth of the nation?
Well, communication has definitely been a big inconvenience. The restriction that continues, partial restoration only of the landlines as well. But today is again a politically big day because CPM Sitaram Yechurys is all set to arrive by the mandate of the court. He will be permitted to meet his fellow comrade Yusuf Tarigami, who Yechurys has said is unwell and he needs to interact with him. Court has clearly said he can go meet him and then return and not interact with anybody else. I asked this specific question to the governor whether more opposition leaders could be permitted like this, to which he said like the court has mandated Sitaram Yechurys, I will say the same, just come and meet whoever you've been asked to and then straight go home. Now of course going by the comments of Governor, one, he did make some positive comments as well. He did say that nobody will tamper with Jammu and Kashmir's identity and culture. He announced 50,000 jobs as well. He said that apple growers will be given financial financial assistance, and that skilled employment opportunities will also be given. So yes, there were a lot of mentions which were positive. To me, in fact, he also said, Chaiti, that we are not enemy of the Kashmiri people. We mean well for them, and we will show that in the next few months with our initiatives. However, with the political statements, that has now led to a controversy over the longer the Neta stays detained, the taller he will become in his stature. He says, I was referring to myself. I've been arrested 30 times in my political career, and of course now he's the governor. So he did take a sarcastic dig. It has now led to a controversy, and importantly, the communication comment hasn't been taken well of whether it is used less by people and more by terrorists and people who can influence negatively. So yes, it was a mixed press briefing, but at least there were some announcements coming in that could put some clarity on the government plans. Chaiti.
All right, Pooja, leave it at that. CPIM General Secretary Sitaram Yechurys will be leaving for Srinagar today. This after the Supreme Court granted CPI Yechurys permission to visit his party colleague Yusuf Tarigami, who is amongst the host of leaders who have been detained in Jammu and Kashmir. The court, however, has placed restrictions on his visit. Yechurys has only been allowed to meet and inquire about the health and safety of his party colleague Tarigami. Yechurys has been barred from meeting any other leader. The top court also asked Yechurys to submit a report upon his return to Delhi. The court made it clear that if Yechurys is found engaging in any other activity other than meeting his party members, it will be construed as the violation of the court orders. The arrangements for the visit will be made by the state as instructed by the court. Milan now joins us live for the very latest on this story. Milan, of course, a relief coming in for Sitaram Yechurys, who wanted to check on his colleague as well, who has, according to him, been missing. But there's a huge caveat right there. He is not allowed to do anything but go check on his colleague and just come back. How does he react to the court's orders? Because in case he does anything else, he would be in violation of the court orders.
Well, a very good morning to you, Chaiti. In fact, yes, he has been told to just visit his leader there, Mohammad Yusuf Tarigami, and come back. Not just that, he's also been asked to report to the Supreme Court after he's back from Srinagar. And certainly that petition in Supreme Court has given him relief enough to go and meet the leader. However, the Supreme Court has issued a big caveat saying no political issue should be raised, and only issues related to the health and safety of the leader who's under house arrest in Srinagar should be raised at this point of time. And that is a big caveat for the CPI prominent leader Sitaram Yechurys, who would be flying to Srinagar from Delhi today. He'll be taking the Indigo flight at around 9:55 from Delhi, and certainly this happens to be a relief for him. Along with him, Chaiti, let me just add another student of Jamia Millia Islamia who had not met his family in Anantnag has also been allowed to visit Srinagar by the Apex Court.
I'll leave it at that, Milan. Thanks so much for joining us right there. Day 25 of the clampdown in Jammu and Kashmir, and a lot of things have been happening ever since. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court heard petitions challenging the 370 purge and subsequent clampdown in the valley. The Supreme Court has set up a 5-judge constitutional bench to explore the legality of centre's move to abrogate Article 370. Here's a complete report.
The Supreme Court on Wednesday referred to a 5-judge bench, a batch of petitions challenging the changes brought in the constitutional status of Jammu and Kashmir by abrogating Article 370. The Supreme Court overlooked pleas by top government councils to refrain from issuing any notice over the ending of Jammu and Kashmir's special status. The top court also issued a notice to centre on the ongoing clampdown in the valley and sought a reply in 7 days.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने न केवल नोटिस इशू किया बल्कि मैटर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बेंच 5 जजेस को रेफर कर दिया है। पहले सप्ताह में अक्टूबर में मैटर की डिटेल हियरिंग शुरू हो जाएगी। One point is to be decided whether the concurrence of the state is valid or illegal, whether Article 356 imposition upon Jammu and Kashmir is legal or illegal. These two issues to be decided, and everything will be decided automatically.
It allowed CPM leader Sitaram Yechurys to go on a personal visit to the valley to meet ailing party colleague Yusuf Tarigami, but said the visit must be strictly personal.
Mohammad Yusuf Tarigami is a very senior leader, political leader in Kashmir. He is our party's central committee member. He's been elected 4 continuous terms to the assembly. So, I mean, somebody like that who's not keeping good health, that we all know, when we go carry medicines to him, we are not permitted twice. So this time the Supreme Court has said, no, they permit me to go. And the direction is that I go meet him, find out his health condition, come back and report to the Supreme Court through an affidavit.
Meanwhile, in an exclusive India Today report, we tracked where former Chief Ministers of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah and Mehbooba Mufti are detained since August 6th.
This is the government hut of the Chashma Shahi, where Mehbooba Mufti has been detained since 6th of August. She was at house arrest, but has finally been put in this particular guest house since 6th of August. She has not been provided by any kind of internet. She has no any kind of connectivity by the telephones where she can contact with the people or with her party leaders. As the former chief ministers of the state have always the protection of the special protection group of Jammu and Kashmir police, those all personnel with the officers are also looking after the former chief minister here in this detention center. With cameraman Tariq Ashrafani for India Today in Harinawa.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be heading to Plea today to review the situation there. This is going to be his first visit to Ladakh after the abrogation of Article 370 paved way for the region to get a union territory tag. During the visit, Singh will be interacting with the locals to gather their views on the centre's decision to turn it into a union territory. Remember, people in the region were seen celebrating government's decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories. The defence minister is also expected to hold parleys with the military officials deployed in the area. Singh is expected to be briefed by the local military commander about the situation along the borders with both China and Pakistan. China had opposed Modi government's decision to make Ladakh a union territory. And trouble seems to be brewing for another Congress leader. The Enforcement Directorate heat is now on senior Congress leader Summons Patels Son, Faisal Patel, who has been summoned in connection with the Sterling Biotech case. ED is probing multi-crore bank fraud and money laundering charges against Gujarat-based pharmaceutical firm Sterling Biotech. Faisal will be grilled for the 3rd time when he appears before the ED today. Last month, ED had grilled Patel's son-in-law Irfan Siddiqui in connection with the same case. India Today has learned that during questioning, a key witness in the case has revealed link between Sterling Biotech promoter Chetan Sundaresa Ahmed Patel, his son Faisal Patel, and son-in-law Irfan Siddiqui. The witness in a statement has claimed that Patel's son Faisal received huge amounts of cash from Sterling Biotech promoters, the Sandesara brothers. The ED claims that Irfan Siddiqui and Faisal are being questioned as the agency came across fresh evidence against them. The ED has registered a criminal case in connection with the alleged bank loan fraud on the basis of CBI's FIR and charge sheet. All right, this is going to be a big and interesting one. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to launch Fit India movement at 10 a.m. today. The event is going to be held at Indira Gandhi Stadium complex in the national capital. At the event, Prime Minister will administer a fitness pledge. Meanwhile, the University Grants Commission has instructed higher educational institutions to make arrangements for students, faculty and staff to view the Prime Minister's address during the launch event. CBSE has also asked its affiliate schools to make arrangements for the live streaming of Fit India movement launch. During the last Mann Ki Baat radio address on 25th August, Prime Minister had requested people to actively participate in Fit India movement on 29th of August, which also happens to be National Sports Day. Let's also listen in to Prime Minister Modi's Mann Ki Baat address on 25th August when he urged the nation to brace for Fit India movement.
मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, आप सभी को याद होगा कि 29 अगस्त को राष्ट्रीय खेल दिवस के रूप में मनाया जाता है। इस अवसर पर हम देश भर में फिट इंडिया मूवमेंट लॉन्च करने वाले हैं। खुद को फिट रखना है, देश को फिट बनाना है। हर एक के लिए, बच्चे, बुजुर्ग, युवा, महिला, सबके लिए ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग अभियान होगा और ये आपका अपना होगा। लेकिन उसकी बारीकियां आज मैं बताने नहीं जा रहा हूं। 29 अगस्त का इंतजार कीजिए। मैं खुद उस दिन विस्तार से विषय में बताने वाला हूं और आपको जोड़े बिना रहने वाला नहीं हूं, क्योंकि आपको मैं फिट देखना चाहता हूं, आपको फिटनेस के लिए जागरूक बनाना चाहता हूं और फिट इंडिया के लिए, देश के लिए हम मिलकर के कुछ लक्ष्य भी निर्धारित करें। मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, मुझे आपका इंतजार रहेगा 29 अगस्त को फिट इंडिया में।
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.